Rebels? Something worse than rebels? Well, as long as he goes running back with his tail between his legs, I don't like that. Okay, if they focus on those occupations, all the better. I just want some occupation so I can get a bit more reinforcement rate and bring in my siege general to this. Jollof did not bring siege to the party. What the hell? What is he doing? He's at war with us. Did Jollof have, like, dropping bombs over here? I don't know. I'm guessing you won't be able to set up a trade company in the Gold Coast, seeing as you're based in Africa. That is correct. Which one's got it? This is trade company region land, and I can't have it. Also, Portugal have colonized there instead of here. In fact, we're in 1500 and nobody knows about the New World. We're still in business, baby. There's a world out there, and we can still be the first to discover it. No matter how unlikely that is. Hopefully they get distracted by trying to siege up Jollof rather than anything else. Jake, as a 20% dude, that's so expensive, I'd rather not. He has a lot of money to give me, and trust me, I want that money, even if it means a lot of inflation. This land for Jollof should of course be Jollof's. But land should also be for me. Gabu, Cantor. Where's the gold? These two provinces, that's where the gold's at. There's more gold, but it's further inland. Six gold. Who won't like it? Most people don't know about me, so it doesn't matter. Costs a lot of dip, but what doesn't? There's no need to run for that province. Let's not be too risk-taking here. South Atlantic, but there was a whole load of not much there. That New World is a ways away. I'm not thrilled with all this attrition, but as long as we take this capital, hello Timbuktu. I don't like your attitude there. I don't need all these guys, let's keep the siege going. Let's get a feel for him. His morale's not too terrible, so his tactics that are no good. 1k stat getting obliterated is no bad deal, but what's great is if I wipe him. I do! Great! No more Timbuktu. Let's explore this. Jinx, there's a lot of Mali land here. These will be the rebels that caused him such grief. There's also King Kong over here. But didn't I see Kong's troops earlier? Be awful if they make a move on Yoma, but hopefully they do not. Come on, Yoma. Time to go down. Did England and France take Explo as well? No for France. Yes, for England. There's a big threat that England gets that institution, then it'll be a very, very long time until I see it. Oof. A fort here in Jenny. Don't like that. I might have to be more modest than I want to be with my takings from you. Okay, there's Kong. He might be a while on that because it's coastal. Yoma's down, so if you lot could get on Kong, you also get on Kong there. Explore this for me, please. You take that and then retake that and we'll be good. You hold on there for a bit. Keep a select unit here to stop Futa Yalo. Actually, you could work on Futa itself. We can have a get out of jail free card still here. We cannot allow anyone to stand in the way of progress. I can kill my diplomat. Why? Because I'm a scholar. Do like the idea of you dying. It would tempt me to hire you even more. Nobody can stand in our way. We'll see what the offerings are next month, and if it's really good, we'll go with that. Also, this is costing me an arm and a leg with Diplo stuff. I don't think that's enough to slam Kong out of the war just yet. Actually, do my eyes deceive me? Kong holds a bit more. Honestly, this would be enough for the short run. I can come back for more from Mali later. That's 12 units of gold, though. What's better, gold or gold? This is a pretty sweet peace deal for me. And this is in one area here, and this one less so, but this is an area worth having. This one, yeah, not so much. And as it happens, I have one spare state. That would mean 100%ing the sucker, but that could be done. Once I eliminate Kong, we'll be in a much better position for doing that, and he almost wants out. In fact, once I start sieging this, he will definitely want out. And I'll be there on the 30th, that's 2 weeks from now. That eliminates a whole bunch of Kong men, and then we just slap back around, and Bob is your uncle. But, is there anything worth taking from Kong? Oh, I very much see that as worth taking. Probably break him up from Mali. No, Kong's no big deal. They don't contribute anything to all this. That said, that might be a bit of a big ask, given I'd need quite a bit of war score on him, and I don't exactly have much right now. We'll see what getting this province does for us. You guys, however, are kind of sitting around with not much to do. If you were there on Jenny, and you explored over... Nah, Jenny blocks your way. Well, meet up with us in Ouagadougou, and we'll go and kick some arse. We're not doing great numbers-wise, but we could still kick his arse. No, he does have quite a few numbers, actually. Let's not rush this. Wow, Kong has even more. Hey, I could do these occupations and then probably get him out with a lot of what I want. If I was just a bit less greedy, I could end it now and then turn around on him. I don't think 20 bucks is worth risking that. And also it's less land that I have to unveil, which is also good for me in a way. So yeah, we'll just take this. Yoink. Less can be more, you know. We'll meet up, and then we will do horrible things to Mali. Well, horrible from their point of view. I'm feeling pretty good about it myself. You know, I'm actually kind of tired of this song popping up. It's very overwhelming. It's from the original EU Rome, and that is being removed from that playlist. Clunk. There we go. The original EU Rome. Oh, you're stuck there because you just came back out of exile. Now you have nowhere to go but Genie, don't you? Ah, damn. Who got it? Who is the bugger? Portugal. Right. I will not rest until that is mine. I wonder what he saw out there. Still hanging around, not doing much, is he? But, well, North Atlantic coast it is. Let's go and vent our frustrations by beating up Mali. Fort defense guy that's super cheap could be useful for me in a big war. And I don't really know where Agadir is. Oh, that's my capital. Let's have that, please. Now, there's a bit of a problem in wiping out the Mali units. God, they got colonialism already. He can move around here a lot easier than I can, and indeed that's what he's doing right now. That makes everyone else unhappy, but I'm not spending 75 admin on you. Ah, more separatists. And you're a bit stuck here. Why don't you go there and you get out of there? There's a slight problem with this. Oh, also I don't have the war goal. That is another slight problem. I'm gonna grab, I think, a single unit to do that. Or I could deposit a single unit to go and do that. Because I really don't like not having the war goal. Let's war score tick in their favour. And this could well come down to war score. Wait, he's going to Tagant? Where even is that? Son of a gun. His advantage in the area is working for his benefit for sure here. Let's grab this province while we're at it. Yeah, this is too much greed even for me. I want it. Trust me, I want it, but I don't want to be stuck in this war forever either. And every moment I'm stuck here, I look weaker in the face of the Iberians. Well, there's KR, that certainly helps in the war score front. Flips it nicely. Question is, what's more important to me? These awesome provinces, or this fat load of cash? I guess the provinces are more time-delayed cash. And I don't want to explore this sea because it'll be more aggressive expansion. I will get it soon, but maybe after I make this sweet peace deal. This is unpleasant, but you're going to siege this up. I can still get away in time. There they are. Okay, that was not really as in time as I had hoped. You guys would be as well getting away from them. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. But all the while, war score now ticks in my favor, which is good. He's got another boat for me to sink, which, surprise, surprise, is good. I don't like him taking back lands, but hey-ho. No, he wants to deal with his rebels. Which is good and bad. It'll weaken him if he does, but revolts in his country helps me war score wise. Could settle for less, but why settle? To Morocco. Yeah, Timbuktu's a thing. Messina. Nah, not a big deal. Besides, I get the bulk of what I want this way. I need to be ready to strike Morocco very soon, though. Actually, very, very soon. Well, not like they're a big threat unless they score some awesome alliance. I should probably go for this. Which still means I need to eradicate some of his accursed army that's just getting in my way here. And you, wow, that is some attrition you're drinking there. Softly, softly. At least the attrition isn't hurting me too badly. Maybe because I have good old Joloff hanging around telling me what's what around here. Portugal's claiming Fez, so they might be ready to jump on me. I should check on my allies. Mamluks doesn't look in a fair state to help anybody. We should check what's going on here. Ottomans would save me. Mamluks, their manpower's a bit grim. Tunis are in heavy debt. So Tunis would not help me, only the Ottomans would, so I'm in a bit of trouble if anybody decides now's a great time to attack me, which, well, they should. Core creation cost reduction, grab it. I forgot that Granada had that. How dare I forget the best things about Granada. Whew. Great, Austria just disemboweled a chunk of Venice. Dalmatian's gone, but that might lead to Ottoman-Austrian conflict, which does not work in my favour. I need all conflict aimed towards Castile, who finally made a laundry list of enemies. France, have you been making claims on them? No. Yeah, you got one. France has some legitimacy in viewing this as a province of theirs. Sink your teeth into them, France. Someone has to. There's really not much point in me expending more cost upon these guys. And I certainly don't want to chip away at this fort when I can just grab it for free, but I do want these occupations done. It's just a time-delayed problem if I have to deal with France instead of Castile, but as long as I can make a land grab on Iberian lands, it's all good for me. Crunch, 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 and the day looks pretty bad for Mali. Sadly, if I want all this, I am a wee touch away from that war score. Which is hilarious, given how much the AI loves to ask of you, or demand of you on the peace table. So what are my options here? I could seek and destroy his army, I could wait it out for ticking war score. I have options. That's right, I could crush the rebels, take that fort from them, and then I'd get some good war score from that. Plus, comparing me to Messina separatists. I will have every advantage. Oh, that's good, 29%. Gonna stroll in and make this mine. Pathetic rebels. And we get a nice bit of advancement compared to them. I don't have my siege general here. Austria entered a coalition against Blobhemia. Ho ho ho, my oh my. Poland, Lithuania, Hungary. Bavaria's on the fence there. Nice, nice broken wall you have there. They don't like staying in coalitions today. It's the second time we've seen that. People just bailing on it. Didn't I kill you? I guess you're welcomed back. There's the Malian army. I'm still tempted to kill, but we'll take this fort first. Should be easy money. Unless he turns around here and causes us some real... Oh, wow, that was worth it. Ah, yeah, I forget Jenny's a really good province. I'm not even asking for their war reps yet, am I? I should take money while the money is good. That is great. And we're just in time to declare war on Morocco. Which I should not dally in, I should just get straight to work on that. It's good land, and it's my land. Coring's going to take a while, I think, because I got to do the coastal one first. Oh well, these two, because they're the only ones in range, and then the others will come. But that's okay. Let's get to Gaboo, get on the boat, and then there's a bit of a problem with Morocco. I don't have any units here to deal with him, but I want to declare war on him as soon as the truce is over to prevent any untoward things happening. So maybe you could take Solus and Abba. He maybe does some nasty things to me. But we jump on him ASAP. I shouldn't need a big... well, maybe I could wait just a little bit. But if he joins a coalition... I mean, he could join Massina and Timbuktu. It's not unthinkable. So I should eliminate that, that possibility immediately. How did the Ottoman Mamluk war pan out? Same as it usually does. Ottomans grabbed some Syria. So Mamluks are a bit weaker as allies go, but still better on my side than not when it comes to fighting against Iberia. Okay, pretty psyched about getting this gold. Gonna be expensive to convert them. However, we have very good tolerance of heathens, so we can worry about that down the line. I can also get a naval doctrine. They're not too expensive right now, actually. Maintenance, galleys, trade, capturing ships. Everyone likes that. However, treasure fleet income. I will eventually have treasure fleets, we know that much, and I do like the idea of having the Grand Armada. That's quite an expense. We won't get it right now, but I will before I do any kind of upsizing of the navy. Also, I should probably... No, I don't have the points for it. Forget it. Back we go. We have a war to fight against Moroccans. Wait, didn't I declare it yet? For all I know, they won't join this coalition. I mean, do Messina even know me? They don't, so they won't join a coalition. Alright, there's no big threat there. And our pilgrims are safe, as ever they should be. Capturing, in my opinion, makes your fights more lethal for enemies. Yeah, I do like capturing. It's just thematically correct. Also, my claims aren't about to run out here. I just recently made the one on Garb. Dra, 1512. 1516. I'm a bit more worried about my core on Ceuta, which is going to go away in 22 years. Not happy with that, but I'm not happy with most things involving conflict with these Iberians. Also, hello Timbuktu, you're right on my border, you know. And it's not like Yolov has any sweet cores on you. Maybe I should just annex Yolov before long, but they do supply a good bit of power around here. Fulani separatists. That'd be interesting. The unrest here is through the roof, though. What's going on? Oh yeah, the war exhaustion. I did kind of kick their arse for a long time. Colonize the Gold Coast. It's an idea. I'm just not sure it's a good idea. The land is pretty rubbish. And I don't want to have too much useless land, especially since I can't make it into any good stuff. Force Jolof's religion. That's another option. It's perhaps not a great one. Their liberty desire is very low, granted, but if I were to force their religion, liberty desire would skyrocket, and then that would cause a lot of problems down the line, I'm quite sure. However, the sooner I do it, the better, right? It's a big problem if they get any support against me. If you're going to force it, wait until next age. That's right, it'll be an age ability bonus. Yeah, you know what, I think we'll just do it and live with the consequences. That'll go down over time. And now I can marry them swiftly. They're not going to be loyal for much longer, but that'll help keep things down there. Once the truce is up, they're going to be a bit of a liability. But that's only if people actually support their independence, and I could fight anybody that does. Plus, now they will, well, they may convert these lands, they very much probably won't. Now, it's all been fun, but let's get back to our capital. As soon as I have a bit of an army, I will... No, you be ready to smack Garb. And then the first army here will dispatch the Moroccans. A sound plan. I'll keep this fort around. I have a feeling it'll be useful. Timbuktu and I just don't see eye to eye. They're pretty powerful around here, as are Strong High. I should probably consider... if not allying, making some better relations, so I'll improve relations down here. Drake French fleet. You mean the exploration fleet? They are certainly not up to much. And there's nothing really to explore for them, and I don't... Well, no, I can do the coastline now. The aggressive expansion won't be generated since, well, we won the war. Rain brings fertility to Futiyalon. Nice. Not that I make any taxes there, but nice. No point really paying for these forts right now. I'm not about to run into trouble there, surely. Although I don't like leaving Fez unpaid for. I should be able to butcher Dra. I don't want to give Morocco any breathing room. Okay. I should have remembered that. They had allied Timbuktu before. I do not want to slug it out against Timbuktu. It would just get messy, but I do not like Morocco's continued existence in my land. Do not like their existence at all. Timbuktu are probably not happy since I wiped the floor with their armies before. What I could do is bum rush Morocco. Timbuktu would get caught up doing all this kerfuffle with my forts down here, but it means I would not be annexing Morocco. I'd just be beating them up as usual. The game just really wants to kill my diplomats, but he probably has a good point, especially if it gives me dip. You can give Timbuktu's land to Yolof. Yeah, they're probably going to have a lot of trouble with fetishists for some time. Not that I'm not having trouble with them. Thankfully, religious unity is already sky high, but it would be very expensive to convert them. Just want that gold, man. That's all I want. That is never not messy fighting around here. I should probably... No, I need my admin for coring. And they're not going to be all that cheap. These ones can remain territorial, but these two need to be full-on cores. That said, though, this is still cheap-ish, so I should get it. Plus, I want the extra estates. Coastline explored, but that's about as good as we get, unless you have anything else you can miraculously check out. No and more no. I wonder where the land is. Well, no sense worrying about it now. Let's just grab you two together in Tararza. Jake, get a cannon down the line when I need it. Which actually I'm considering needing here, haven't I? That's all the same. Let's get it done. I wonder if I'm even worth collecting in Sevilla. I mean, look at the no money I make here. I should probably collect here instead, since it's my... Actually, this stopped being my trade port a long time ago, didn't it? Oh, probably. Let's just collect there instead. And recall this merchant, because yeah, I pretty much own Safi, and instead of suckling it out to Sevilla... Yeah, I've probably been wasting that money for a long time. Oh, that's a whole lot more money. Don't mind me. Which means I shouldn't be protecting trade in Sevilla. I should be protecting it in Safi or funneling it over from Ivory. Ivory Coast isn't a ton of money, but not many people have influence here. Well, I guess Portugal just went and took the natural harbour there. But a natural harbour isn't worth all that much on its own. You know, Cape Coast's probably not a bad idea to grab if I had the range, but I do not. I will, probably, when I have this, though. I'll consider it. So what am I thinking here? Bum rush on Morocco. Get 100% of him. I don't annex him, but I break him up with Timbuktu and take everything apart from Saura, because I want Garb and I want Dra. He probably won't be happy about it, but his happiness is not my concern. You know, I could probably take stuff from Timbuktu. I have quite a bit of... No, that's Mali. Okay, I don't have quite a bit of power here then. Are you actually doing anything there? Didn't I tell you to protect trade here? Ivory Coast doesn't go to Safi, I think. Oh, you are correct. Yeah, you're very correct. Okay, I guess you shouldn't be doing diddly squat there. Protect the trade of Safi then, and my other merchant... Where are my merchants even? I got one here, but I can't send you here. Wow, it's not within my trade range. I'm that far behind on tech. Also, much as I love this edict, there's no point paying the extra money there. And I think we got our whole army up here ready to rock and roll, so I can have the cannon itself as a siege guy. The rest of us use our glorious four-shock conquistador, who is also master of arms. 2 and 3, 5 and 2. Wait, what? No. 2 and 4 is 6. 5 and 2 is 7. He'll probably take over the battle. Let's do it a different way then. River crossing penalty going into draw, however I cut it, but that's okay. Pirating Sevilla could be an idea. Now that you mention it. Screw everyone in Sevilla. We hate them. Especially me. I hate them so much. It'd be amazing if he'd gotten other allies as we went along. Morocco is allied with Timbuktu. Fair enough, but I don't think Timbuktu will do anything. It's an idea to put Jolof on scutage so they stop getting dragged into my useless wars. But disabling that's very costly as well. So perhaps I don't want to do that. Let's just bum rush Morocco. They won't even know what hit them. I'm taking Dra. And the siege guy will come in afterwards because I think he would take over the battle due to his ridiculous number of pips. He tries to run to Toa. We can actually see if he arrives in time. The 3rd of April, if the Moroccans manage to survive. And rolling a 1 against an 11, I don't think they will. Nope. Who even knew them? Oh yeah, you need to take that over. And you need to take that. 1st of June, they won't even survive. Not one of you's going to survive this. Consider insulting for some more PP. I thought I had, but I obviously have not. Who do we hate the most? Well, it's got to be Portugal. I believe Lisboa. Yes, yes I do. Don't know how they managed to interpret that as an insult, but they're strange people over there in Portugal. Very strange. Wow, where's the Timbuktu army? Oh yeah, I stomped on them last time we fought. Might even be worth my time. Okay, Timbuktu has a fort on its capital, so I was thinking of marching down, occupying them, and taking their money. But they don't even have that much money, and I certainly don't want their crappy land. 3 dev, 7 dev with iron, but no. Just say no to Timbuktu land. I'm here for the gold. Wasn't there another gold province around here? I mean, Lobi isn't really worth my time compared to the other two. Bambucks. And yeah, I may as well take Dio and Yoma while I'm here because of that enormous amount of manpower that they have in Yoma. Dio's nothing special, but Yoma, what a province. Also, I just stole another ship. I love stealing ships. I don't think it's a problem. I don't see it as a big problem if I leave Morocco alive with a single province. This is how it's going to go down. Pretty cut and dry in my point of view. Mali and Timbuktu and Messina will never see eye to eye enough to form a coalition against me. Why not full annex him? I'd be waiting a long time to get Timbuktu out of the war, and I don't want to send an army down there to do such a thing. Why is Yoma so high? Any historical reason? I do not personally know. But it starts out with 8 base manpower, which is the highest in the world. And imagine around here they'd have plenty of people fit for fighting. Could ask whoever made the map back when we redid the Armpit of Africa. That was a while back. Down you go, Dra. Barely lasted a moment. Curiously, if I were to annex you, yeah, you would certainly say no because Timbuktu is still involved. And I don't mind leaving a a wee province there. It's no big deal. I'm taking the money though. I mean, there's just no way around that. Finally, YouTube scrub that managed to see you online on Twitch, says KillaB1337. Well, congratulations. I get that a lot, which is kind of heartwarming. It's good to see that there is room for YouTube scrubs to evolve. Alright, we can afford this overextension, at least in terms of being below 100. There we go. Morocco continues to live on. Disgusting, I know, but they will die eventually. They will die a dog's death. Which is a cruel thing to say, isn't it? Back you go. I think I lost 1 or 2 single stacks down in my jaunt around Mali, but no big deal there. We can make those cores. Well, I can make one of those cores. What's wrong with the other one? Oh god, Garb is that expensive. And my war exhaustion is pretty high, but no, it's just that expensive. I need admin then. Perhaps I should not have spent it so swiftly on that admin tech that I didn't really need. Do I have range to Timbuktu yet? Of course not. Right, we may have been ruthlessly bullied in today's stream, but we've come out on top. I honestly think that if I had sunk a lot more resources into that war with Iberia, I would not have held on afterwards. The rebels would have given me a hard time. Morocco could have even declared. I am split on Gibraltar, though. I could have kept hold of that. But I would have had Castile breathing down my neck forevermore, and that would make me antsy beyond belief. How many dev do you have? Started the stream with 166. I now have 267. Not too shabby, but... Wait, what? Mechalf have given maps to Portugal for the Horn of Africa for bloomin' heck. That means they must be down and around here. Also, this isn't good. Castilians taking over all this land here. Ah, that's grim. That is grimbo. Because I would kind of like to beat up some Indians for some actual money. Money that I can turn against my my oppressors. I could get it, but I'm not allowed. Oh, come to think of it, when I wanted to unleash a whole load of whoop-ass on Portugal, need 10 favours of Mamluks, I need Tunis not to be in debt, but that's a debt that I could pay off. As for Mamluks, they don't like the whole distant war aspect, but what I do have with them are the... Wait, what? Maybe I wasn't reading correct. Oh yeah, I do not owe them 10 favours. Of course I could always best CBU, that's not so distant a war from out. No, it's even more distant. I got some weird ideas of that. Help Burgundy eat France, there's no rules against that. If Burgundy were to form France, I would have to cut my alliance with them. That's how it works, you know. Okay, wasn't I improving relations with Timbuktu? I guess that one's out the window. But I have a alright truce with them now. Songhai is alright, they could even be a good friend of mine. I'm at a loss for what Yolof's even doing there. So, where do I go from here? I still have all my claims on Castile, so declaring war on them is never completely out of the option. But it would be pretty... Hang on! Mamluks hate Castile. Ottomans no longer love them. When I have the favours, I could call Ottomans, Mamluks, and Tunis against Castile. That would be a hell of a war. Interesting. Tell me about those favors. You gain a favor every 2 years. Good to know. Well, you eat Tunis. I don't think I ever want to. This land is crap. This land is pretty good, but... oh, hello, Age of Reformation. At the very least, I've force-converted another nation, but I have not unified my culture group. Nor have I converted anything, or gone humanist, or... yeah, this is not going to be a good age for me. Especially since it's the age of the invincible Spaniards. Oh, crap, and this is just when I was thinking of this. The Spaniards who... okay, they have not united their culture group, but what have they done? Well, they've not taken... they're not doing this. Not done that. I don't think they've done this. Nor that. Nor that. Nor that. Okay. I might be able to smack down the Castilians before they become invincible. Yeah, Auto lost their siege ability, but come on. I think we'll survive. The Age of Invincible Iberians. Troubling thing is, together they probably have a fleet that outmatch all of us here. But I could prepare for that, you know, nothing's stopping me from building up my own heavy fleet, except for the fact that my my boats are made of cardboard. What are we even dealing with here? Navy, forget the check for Mali, which brings up Malindi as well, oddly enough. Castile, that's quality, Jake, you tool. Well, actually, if I just sort by heavies, I'll be able to see who the real threats are. 5 on Castile. 3 on Portugal. 2 on Aragon. That's not a lot. But none on the Ottoman. How's the Ottoman on the old galley front? Ho 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 ho. Galley swarm, you say? I mean, that's fine if we just fight them here. The trouble is the Strait of Gibraltar is the key moment for me, and this is not an inland sea. It's a very outland sea. Oh yeah, I mean, they got, well, no, they got dip 6, which is not enough to get the Karak. Of course, it's not even enough for extra naval morale. Tunis also had 3 heavies, it was pointed out. I see 2, but I don't doubt that they have another one. Potentially this one. You can get 12 heavies, Jake. Yes, I do have Dosh. There's no question about that. And my army is considerably better than it was when we met the Castilians, Portuguese, Aragonese in war last time. Well, actually, proportionally, not really. Ah, it's horrible. Those Portuguese are going to shoot everyone dead. But if I let tech normalize, as in everyone reaches tech 9, you know, I'll be there myself in 5 years. I could unleash the whoop-ass of a lifetime on Castile. Your naval morale's in the toilet, Jake. Surely your heavies would be destroyed pretty quickly. Yeah, but let's not worry about that just yet. Okay, I'm cooking up a master plan to get my land back from these accursed Spaniards. But that is something that we're going to realize throughout the week, because I didn't realize how far time was marching on. It's now 11 o'clock here, and I got work in the morning where I'm going to sit down and look at this game even more. But it's going to be on the big Euro update and expansion stuff, which I've done a good job on not letting slip on. Okay, we're going to save up here, and I'm going to say to you guys, cheers for joining, and until next time, cheerio.